What's going on, y'all? It's Locks, and we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the WNBA Finals Game 3 player props for you guys on this Wednesday, October 8th WNBA slate. Again, it's Game 3. We've been killing it on the WNBA end, and unfortunately, last game ended up being a blowout on Game 2. Our player of the day cashed out easily. We gave you guys Jackie Young over her PRA. She ended up having like a total of 40 plus. Again, she went out there, killed it. If you guys took player of the day, that one did cash out, but unfortunately, the Goblin line for it being a blowout, it was on the other team. For the Phoenix Mercury, our player that we took on the two-man, a player from each side. Obviously, the Phoenix Mercury player, Alyssa Thomas, she wasn't going to be able to hit her line. She was at 16, she needed a 20, and again, she got pulled out early, only played like a total of 29 minutes when she's been averaging like 37 minutes within the last 5 games. So kind of just unfortunate if it was a closer game and she would have got those extra 7 minutes. Again, more than likely I could almost guarantee that she would be able to get us 4 points and rebounds combined. So kind of just unfortunate right there, but player of the day cashed out. If you guys took that one, we've been super hot on those ones. I believe the last like 5 WNBA videos, every single player of the day has hit for us. So hope you guys been telling. And so far in this series alone of the NBA or WNBA finals, we have been 4 out of 5 on the pick. So hope you guys been telling. Game 1 cash, 3-man. Unfortunately, not yesterday's, but game 2 ended up getting hurt by the blood. But player of the day, my favorite one on the day. If you guys come just for that, like I always say, again, that one did benefit you guys as well. So we got 2 players cooked up, another 2-man player from each side of the ball in today's video. So before getting those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notices turned on. It would be much appreciated. If you guys are new here to the channel, we do not charge for picks or anything. So if you guys would like to help me out and or support me, the only thing I'm asking is for that like right quick down below. It's completely free. It takes 1 second. It would be much appreciated. Really helps out the channel. And as you guys can see, a little recap within the last couple of videos. These are the 2 I'm talking about. This 3-man was game 1 on October 3rd. And then this was the game 2 on October 5th. Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas. Like I said, she was at 16 to end the third. Again, more than likely, if it was a close fourth quarter, which majority of the starters did end up all getting pulled like within the first minute of the fourth, again, she would be able to get 20 for us. But again, name the game, sports betting, those blowouts are going to happen. Hopefully we can bounce back 4 out of 5 on the series. Not too shabby. And then this was the game before on the other series, Asia Wilson and Aaliyah Boston to get into the WNBA finals. Obviously, Aces ended up beating them in that last game 5, I believe. And then this was the Saturday college football slate that we gave you guys, cash out 2 out of 2. So definitely been pretty hot on our picks. As you guys can see, you can see all the greens within the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of the last 9 picks, we have currently been on an 8 and 9 run. So 8 out of the 9 picks. So definitely been solid. And if you guys are new here to the channel, we just partnered with Parlay Play. If you guys like to try it out, make sure to use code LodgeLocks right here. You get a $5 free game and a $100 deposit match instantly right whenever you use this code. And with the $5 free game, you don't even have to put any of your money down. So definitely a good little offer. If I were you guys and haven't tried it out, I'd definitely use that code right there. But without further ado, we're going to go and hop right into the picks on today's video. Game 3, the series is moving over there to Phoenix, so they do got the home court advantage in this one starting now. The first 2 games were in Las Vegas, and obviously the Aces took both of those games. It's anticipated that they're supposed to win this one. Phoenix, though, minus 3.5 in favor of them, over and under of 163.5. So should be a very solid game. First 2, again, game 1 is crazy, and then the second game, obviously, it got pulled away towards the end. But hopefully this one's a little closer. Again, this is a very important game. If they go down 3-0, more than likely this series, their season and everything is over. So very important game. First game at home. They're going to want to prove a point and try to get this series a little bit closer and make it 2-1. So we're going to be rocking with our player of the day on the Phoenix Mercury end. Alyssa Thomas over her 24 points and rebounds combined. Led this line for her last 10 games. She's covered 6 out of 10. Now this New York Liberty series, the first 2 games, as you guys can see, she was not able to cover. But ever since that series, the first 2 games of that series, she had gone on a 6-over streak all the way until the last game 2 of the WNBA finals. And like I just mentioned on the play that I showed you guys earlier, it did turn into a blowout. So as you guys can see, she only had a total of 30 minutes played when she was averaging a 36-plus minute game guaranteed out of her. Last 2 games, game 1 when it was close, she saw 38 minutes, 86 to 89. So again, definitely very crucial whenever the games are close. She's going to be one of their go-to players. Her field goal attempts have been very solid. She's been averaging a total of 14. If we look at the last couple games, though, in the playoffs alone, she's been taking 15-plus guaranteed. Game 1, she only took 9 or 10 shot attempts. Game 2, she had 9 shot attempts. But even with that, again, she got to the free throw line a good amount. Only made 1 out of 4. But again, she was a dog in the rebounds, very controlling over them. I feel like just 24 should be a very good controlled line. If you look at Las Vegas Aces defensively, they're currently ranked 7th in points allowed, and they're ranked 1st in rebounds allowed. No, now if we go to the forward spot specifically, which Alyssa Thomas does play, they're currently ranked 10th and 12th to points and rebounds allowed, giving a total of almost 37 and 20 a game. Now, a player like Liz Thomas, she's been going crazy. She has a decent amount of triple doubles so far in the whole season. Was debating on taking the PRA line, but I just feel like more comfortable on this line instead. So definitely expecting a bounce back game out of her again at home. Home court advantage. She's been averaging almost 27 points and rebounds within the last 7 games. So 25 should be pretty free for us, in my opinion. And again, now she's going against a team who's just a perfect matchup out of anyone compared to her teammates in the starting lineup within that forward spot. Again, center position, they're ranked 5th in points allowed. Guard position, they're ranked 4th in points allowed. But again, they're just terrible to that spot which she does play, and she's been a primary scorer within these whole playoffs. Again, having multiple 30 points and rebounds combined games. So definitely like Liz Thomas should be a bounce back one. Again, very important. She's one of the main leaders on this team, one of the crucial aspects for Phoenix Mercury making it this far. Obviously, she's been going crazy in the playoffs, and she knows the stakes at hand. Basically, a win or go home type of game. She got the crowd behind her. I'm definitely expecting a good one out of her. Should be a dog on the rebounds and 2 as well. So as long as they're playing a little bit better defense compared to the first 2 games, should create a lot more opportunities on the rebounds end, which just overall generates a higher ceiling on this play, which I'm expecting for her to have. So Alyssa Thomas is going to be our player of the day on today's video. Over that points and rebounds line right there. As you guys can see, 12K people are already just on her points line. Like the rebounds, though, I feel like she should have a field day grabbing those ones just with like the stakes and everything. Definitely should see a lot more effort from Phoenix Mercury on the defensive end. Again, cause more rebounds, opportunities for Alyssa Thomas. And then on the other side of the ball, Rebrock with Chelsea Gray over her points rebounds goblin line at 9.5. Been loving her recently. Last 10 games, she's covered this line 7 out of 10. Now, if we look at the matchups where she wasn't able to cover this Seattle series, she had a tough time with it in the first 2 games. But the last 5 games, Indiana, she was just going crazy against them. 4 to 5 games, she did her thing. And then the first 2 games against Phoenix Mercury, she had 15 and 18. Now, I love this line for her. Phoenix Mercury, they're so bad defensively against opposing guards. If we look at them, they're ranked number 1 against forwards and centers in points allowed, only giving 14 and 31 a game to those 2 positions. But if we look at the guard spot, which she does play, they're currently ranked 8th in points allowed, given a total of 43.1 plus a game. And then in rebounds allowed, they're currently ranked 8th, given a total of 12 rebounds a game to that spot. So she's been able to grab so many boards in this series. I'm not sure what's going on, but both of these games, game 1, she had a total of 7 rebounds. Game 2, she had a total of 8 rebounds. So she's just been putting herself in position to grab those boards. A lot of them offensive boards, defensive boards, everything. Again, she's just been going out there and doing her thing. Her minutes in both these games have been very solid, 35 minutes played in both. Her shot attempts have also been pretty good, 7 and 9. Definitely nothing compared like to the last series, the last 2 games of the last series. But again, even with her only shooting 29% on 7 shot attempts, she was just still able to cover by 15. Obviously, it's a goblin line for a reason. Playing this rather safe than sorry for that perfect example. Again, if she has a night where she's shooting 29% and she's still able to cover, again, more than likely the odds on her being able to hit the over on a good night are definitely significantly higher. And then Chelsea Gray has actually exceeded 13.5 points and rebounds in 5 of her last 6 games on the road, averaging 16 points and rebounds combined. Again, 6 over her actual line that we're taking her at. So should be pretty free. And then to add the cherry on top of everything, her resume so far this season specifically is perfect. As you guys can see, the regular season, she played them a total of 4 times. First game 30, second game 14, third game 18, fourth game 15, and then moving on to game 1 and game 2, 15 and 18, like I mentioned earlier. She averages so far on the whole just series that they've played from regular season to playoffs, 9 shot attempts, shooting 43%. And on top of that, her rebounds, she just has a perfect matchup on grab those ones. So typically every matchup, we haven't seen no less than 33 minutes played out of her, which is a very good sign. And now it's the playoffs, WNBA Finals. Again, more than likely, we see a guaranteed lock 35 minutes out of her, as long as it's not a blowout. And then if we look at Phoenix Mercury against opposing guards, within the last 10 guards, 80% of the guards have covered their points and rebounds line against them. So again, everyone's just been able to eat on them. This little stat right here proved it for itself. Again, against the guard position, they're just so vulnerable compared to forward and center, which they're pretty much locked down on, but definitely their weak point, which I believe she should be able to hit her goblin line easily. So not going to go too much into depth. Again, it is a goblin line for a reason. It's currently marked minus 450 on DraftKings, so should be a very solid play right there. Chelsea Gray over the points and rebounds. Where is it at? Right there, normal line. She needed 14 right here. She only needs 10. So definitely a good little just discount right there. So these are going to be our two players on today's video. WNBA Finals Game 3 slate Wednesday, October 8th. Alyssa Thomas, Player of the Day, over 24 points and rebounds. Paired with Chelsea Gray over this goblin line at 9.5 points and rebounds. So nice little plays right here. I feel like these ones have a great chance of hitting. Double up your money, throw in $20, 140, whatever your guys' bankroll and just unit play is. I would definitely recommend throwing a good amount on here. Pretty confident in this one, as long as it's a close, tight, competitive game. Unlike game 2, the odds on these players hitting should be pretty much in our favor. So, again, you guys mix and match these however you guys want to. Take the player of the day, take the goblin. If you guys find your own player of the day, however you guys want to run it. But again, been so solid on the WNBA picks from what I showed you at the beginning of the video. Just the picks in general within the last 4 videos. We have only missed 1 player. Again, just been super solid. Not last 9 picks, we have covered 8 of them. So again, definitely been going out there and doing our thing. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below if you guys haven't already. Again, it would be much appreciated. Going to be giving you guys every single game for these WNBA finals until the season's over. And then once this finishes, within the next 2 weeks, we got the official NBA season coming back. So going to be give you guys as much content on that one loaded up for you guys. Still got NFL, still got college football. Again, we're just going to be loading up with videos for you guys daily. So if you guys like to stay tuned with the channel, make sure to hit that like button and or the notifications bell whenever you do subscribe to not miss a single upload. But that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.